Hey guys, Paul Burt, Backyard Engineering back again. Right, first fire up of this 3000 kilowatt furnace. So as you can see, I have just got it very dodgily wired for the first. You can see the insulation starting to melt on this twin core, but basically all I'm doing is I'm just wanting to make sure that the pieces of string or rope which I made can take the heat. So I'm just letting this thing run up for 10-15 minutes. Not too happy about the way the wiring's sitting on there, but it's on a 13 amp plug, so if it pops it'll just pop the fuse. Not got a slow blow 0.6 MIG tip in there this time. So yeah, okie dokie. So we're getting hot. I'm just going to run this for 15 minutes just to see if any of that string melts. So I'm going to keep an eye on the wires, because as I say, what I need to do is I need to make a block connection there and a block connection there, so the two wires are going into it and be a little bit safer. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop that off and that off, because as I say, they're ever so slightly off square, but it still tips okay. But yeah, this is going to be the one. I need to make sure. I mean, that's 9 inches. No, it's not. Why am I telling you it's 9 inches high? That's 8 inches of depth on the inside. And if I just have a look, this is 5.5 inches, and that weighs 5 points. No, it didn't. It weighed 6.2 kilos. Yeah. And the wheel spacers which I'm making, which are basically these, they're 6.7 kilos, and that's 6.7 kilos with all the holes missing, and so those holes missing. So by the time I'm pouring that, I would like 8 kilos, and basically that to the top is going to give me 11 kilos if I was going to fill it up. So I've got absolutely ample amount of spare alley that I can use. Right, as I say, I'll keep putting these videos up until this one's complete. I'm just trying to think if I can cost this. Beer barrel cost me nothing. Oxygen cylinder, I've got lots of ex-BOC oxygen cylinders kicking around. I've got one there, I've got another one there, and there's another one there. So I know for a fact that I've got at least another 3 crucibles which I can use. So oxygen cylinder was free, beer barrel was free, liner is, I think, cost me £14, element cost me £6. The thread seems to be holding up, but I don't know, there are other alternatives if you didn't want to spend a day doing it. So it cost me £1 for the exhaust wrap that I used, but you can actually get high temperature carbon filament thread for about £95, but I build things for nothing if I can. So free, £14, £6, 20 quid. 20 quid and some of my DIY blasting away. I mean, everything's just tacked. There's no effects given whatsoever. Same as the funnel, it just is what it is. But yep, as you can see, these pieces of string seem to be holding up, but it doesn't seem to be glowing as bright as it did when there was less spring, because obviously the spring's broken a couple times via the experiments, and this is a new spring, but it doesn't seem to be glowing up here. Before it was glowing right up to the end. So yep, so far success.